2 days ago, Zexar released a hotfix for the performance point system for Osu Standard regarding plays that use approach rate 11. If we look at Whitecat's plays in the new system, he loses a net total of around 1000 PP, and all three of his 1.1k PP plays on Anime Ban, Imagination, and Lonely Go become nerfed to 1k PP. FG Sky goes from having 4 1k PP plays to only having 2, and Chocomint continues the trend of gaining PP from WeWorks, gaining a bonus 20 PP, notably on Akatsuki Zukuyo from 800 to 814 PP. With the way the meta is shifting, favoring AR11 on long maps and speed, the top 10 could look vastly different. Expect Marami or Ryuke to easily be ranked 1st or 2nd once Zexar finishes the rework. But now that we know how this update will change the present, there's still one question left to be unanswered. How will the AR11 rework change the future of how Osu is played? Let's talk about it. As Zexar states, there is a scaling buff for maps above 10.33, and anything above 10.33 is usually 3 mod, which is AR11. For the most part this works, because of how difficult it is to learn AR11. However, the existing scaling buff for AR11 is a 20% gain to speed PP and aim PP, so maps like Moe Kai and Anime Ban with AR11 are examples to what gets buffed. What the current system doesn't take into account though, is the length. Zexar states the problem of short maps, and that the usage of AR11 for top players are exclusively on short maps. This arises a problem since short maps are easily retry spammable to learn the map, and retry spamming short maps don't exactly show a player's skill, hence why a solution was put in place to counter these short maps. The solution lies in how the length is calculated. Essentially, Zexar views AR11 similar to Flashlight. The longer the map is, the more difficult it gets to achieve a full combo because of more objects in the map. On maps higher than 750 objects or hit circles, simply put, a 20% buff to the total amount of PP is added. The buff can go all the way up to 26.66% for 1000 objects, so the player cannot infinitely abuse length to gain infinite performance. So to put it simply, AR11 short maps are nerfed, and longer maps with AR11 are buffed all the way up to 26.66%. Currently, most of the top AR11 plays are done on short maps like Team Magma, UB Bow and Kyo, and Just a Dice. Maps with object count above 750, like Marami's play on Ascension to Heaven and Sidetrack Day, will get buffed significantly due to the AR11 rebalance. How this shifts the meta is that mappers will be inclined to have higher object count so that they can use the length to buff the amount of performance given in their maps. Also, speed will become ever more prominent in the meta. Ryuke shows how a player who has mastered aim and speed can produce insanely high numbers in their top plays. An example of how this is used is Kuso Resha. Without the miss, this play would have been worth 1.1 thousand PP. Maybe a map similar to Kuso Resha, or a new Sidetrack Day will come out, to where new PP records will be achieved. The future looks promising for speed players. Another up-and-coming change that Zexar has planned is to nerf maps like Hidamari no Uta, which are known as double-tap farm maps. In these type of maps, double tapping is used to seriously break the performance system, as long as someone can master keyboard. Someone that can only produce 300 PP plays normally are able to get up to 700 PP. Obviously, this is flawed, which is why in the future, you will see another hotfix from Zexar fixing double tapping. An example is Loki Chaos' Rock Unlimitation 1000 PP play, getting nerfed to around 560 PP in the current rework. Keep in mind, these numbers aren't final, but a double tap nerf is coming. But for now, that's all we have for today. Do you guys think that the AR11 rework is a good decision or a mistake? Leave a like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.